Okay, today is January 21st, 2010. This is day 9 of the experiment. Um, Another good day, 2 in a row. I seem to be on an upswing at this point in time. Um, a couple things kind of adding to the whole good day thing. Uh, First of all, I kind of put myself out on a limb. I've been unemployed. I've been functionally unemployed since May. The summer semester, I got one class to teach for the entire 13-week term that I was teaching there. Yeah, $1,500 to live on for 13 weeks. So I've been officially unemployed since August and starting to get a little desperate on the job front. I found a posting yesterday on Monster and basically did probably one of the most assertive things I think I've ever done in my entire life. I was up until about 5:30 this morning, polishing my resume, putting together a cover letter, doing some research on the company, getting a sample of my instructional design work ready to go, burned onto a CD, and this afternoon got myself showered, got myself dressed, went right into their office. They're about 7 miles away from here. Went right into their office, asked to speak to one of the vice presidents, and basically introduced myself and said, I want to be your new entry level training coordinator. Had a good meeting out of it. I think I may actually have put myself in the running, at least for an interview, if not for the job. So, riding the high of that, enjoying a little taste of self confidence for the first time, really, since I passed my qualifying exams at the end of July and started this move up to North Carolina. Took myself to the gym and just blew the doors off my old endurance records. Did two 30-minute sessions at 3.5 miles an hour. The legs, again, they were a little tender towards the end of it. I put a little extra protein on with dinner tonight to kind of rebuild and make up for it. So I'm hoping now that I'm doing an hour at 3.5, now I can start building towards an hour at 4. Once I can do an hour at 4, then I start doing short walks at 4 and start sprints at 4.5. And then just start building and building and building. So all in all, really good day. Did dinner out tonight. The Durham Bears had their monthly dinner. The Wednesday things are coffee, but most people just get dinner there since it's 6:30. And again, Nosh is just an incredible restaurant in the first place. Went to Brooklyn Pizzeria, which ironically is about 2 doors down from Nosh. Um, it's an Italian place, and it's an Italian place with a very traditional Italian menu. Pizzas, pastas, strombolis. They had two salads on the menu. They had the chef salad and they had the side salad. So I was kind of limited in terms of what I could do for dinner there, in terms of smart, healthy eating. So buckled down, grabbed the chef salad, but I had an insight as I was eating tonight. A lot of people, they talk about when they're dieting that going out to eat is a stressor because they have the peer pressure around them. And yeah, tonight I definitely had that peer pressure. 15 bears, and I'm the only one eating a salad as an entree. Everybody else, two or three big New York style slices of pizza, pastas, ravioli. The strombolis are freaking huge there. Kind of like at the end of the Flintstones when the waitress brings the ribs out and tips the car over. I mean, that big fucking strombolis. And here I am with my little chef salad, but I had this insight. It didn't bother me. Um, I'm starting to realize that going out to eat is as much a social activity as it is an actual culinary activity. And I think I'm kind of starting to break through one of my traditional issues with my relationship with food. Usually, for me, when I go out to eat, eating out is a performance, if you will. I raise gluttony to an art form, if you want to think about it like that. And what I'm starting to realize is that going out to eat is really about being around the people you're sharing the meal with. It's not so much about the meal itself. And I realized that after about maybe 30 seconds to 2 minutes of kind of stressing a little bit, I mean, again, ravioli on one side, stromboli on another, big pizza in the middle of the table, saying "eat me." This was a huge challenge for me. But what I realized was that once I started talking to people and stopped focusing on the food and started focusing on them, really the salad didn't matter. So I'm thinking, I'm kind of starting to feel a couple of these strings that keep me yo-yoing, up and down and up and down and up and down. And I'm starting to think a little bit more about eating out with groups in particular, less about the performance of gluttony, showing people how much you can put away. And believe me, I'll talk about it at some point in time in the next, what, 90, 91 days. And really just more about being there for the people. So it was kind of a good day. Huge boost of self confidence from kind of putting myself out there for that job. Huger boost of self confidence from making that endurance goal at the gym. And all in all, a good night eating out without any major, oh my God, food panic attacks. So that's it for day 9. 91 days to go on the project. Tomorrow is day 10, and I will check in towards the end of the day.